Hello. So last Tuesday, I, I felt that I had an medical emergency. I'm in Turkey, and I have travel insurance, which includes health insurance, and it's with a company called Staysure. We're now Monday of the following week, and I finally got to a hospital which I think Staysure recognises. I've spent 2 hours in the hospital this morning, with the hospital trying to find details of the Stayshore insurance people. They found them under another name, I think. We're now at the point where Stayshore is sending an email, we hope, to the Pendic University Hospital, but it is really frustrating. All I can say is I don't think my medical emergency was as serious as maybe it might have been, or I've just been incredibly lucky. But to have to go for to have to wait 5 days to be sent to the wrong hospital by the company, that hospital didn't recognise Stayshore at all. This isn't what you pay travel insurance for. It's not what you pay. This level of stress, this level of insecurity, is not why you pay for insurance. And I'd taken all precautions I could possibly take before travelling, and I find it extraordinary that this situation occurs. And that said, I've just been speaking to a lovely lady in the hospital who's actually from Ukraine, and we've established that I could easily have been teaching her at one point when I was. She'd studied in a university very similar to the one that I used to teach in, and she studied the same subject I used to teach. And it's just been an absolute joy talking to her, and equally it was delightful talking to one or two of the support staff in the Euro Centre, which is one of the organisations that Stayshore seems to rely on. There was a fellow the other day who stayed on the telephone for about half an hour and spoke to staff in the other hospital and could not have been nicer. And later on, he called me to find out whether or not Stayshore had been in touch with me. They hadn't. And today I spoke to, again, a lovely lady from the same organisation who stayed on the phone until at least something had happened, until emails had started to be exchanged. But it's still uncertain, and the amount of time wasted is staggering. And I don't know what I can suggest that somebody does to make sure that they don't get caught in the same situation. I don't know what the recommendation would be, other than that Stayshore doesn't seem a very reliable insurance company, or it relies on other people. It's a sort of cheap fintech type of organisation which relies on help centres dotted around the world that don't actually have access to help. They have to themselves send text messages to the centre and then wait around for emails back. This isn't a system that can deal with an emergency in any way. But I'd love to hear your experiences, and I'd love to hear your advice.